finished looking at that, or?
Yeah. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to do was I wanted to get an idea of how many open dates you wanted, because now that, like, especially from the 14th on, we pretty much have an opening every day if you want to do a game. Okay, so on January 14th, sorry, on January 7th.
Well, on January 14th, you got Dusty in 2 spots.
No, that's
You also have Atlas.
oh yeah, I was switching. Sorry.
I just heard someone talk about how organized you are.
Okay, you know what? West Jordan Copper Hills it is. Okay,
That's actually not terrible good.
okay, fine, you get it. Okay, so on the 7th, I've got to find out if Copper Hills is going to want us to do it. I'm assuming they will. So the question is, do you want Farmington and Davis, Copper Hills, Warner, and Skyridge?
Well, I figure Dusty probably wants Farmington to do it. So.
Well, I don't care. I want you to pick yours. Because I asked him to go in and pick his games, and he didn't. So now I'm picking. There's a show.
I don't have a preference. I probably prefer to not do it. Well, that might be the only one. It doesn't.
No, because you'll get them against home team. There is one that you have to. So do you want Farmington Davis?
I'm not a preference. Whatever works best. Sorry.
Okay, I might send you to AF just because.
It'd probably be good for me to see it next.
Okay. So that Tuesday isn't open because I only have one game. So let me know. Again, I know it's hard to look in the future, but I'm just saying anytime you see that there's one or two, I could probably get a second or a third. So I put Dusty on single games that we have to do. Unless you decide you don't want to do an open game or decide you want one of those, just let me know. But I put him there so that you had some flexibility as to what. Okay, so the 14th, Weaver Davis, West Jordan, Copper Hills, Skyridge, Westwood.
Probably Skyridge Westwood. I actually was debating West Jordan.
Either one, I mean, fine. All right. Okay, yeah, so now the 21st. Yeah, this is where I stopped filling in home piece because I didn't go any of those matchups. Obviously, you want Clearfield Davis? No. So you want AM home Heat? I'll put Dusty on Copper Hills Riverton or. Yeah, so this is the only Tuesday where it's crazy. So what of those?
I know to go games every month.
Okay, and then 28th, you want Monkey at Westlake? Boys and girls? Right before this is one of those where we could be open if you want, or
I don't want to do company this one.
so I'm gonna put you on Sky Ridgeline week unless you decide there's another game. You're going to want the Bingham at Copper Hills game that Friday. So,
I did the alright schedule for the AF World Peak. So if you want to give, I don't know if you want to split that series or if you want me to do all those things. I'll put either way. I definitely want to see the young people. Does that make sense?
Well, I don't care. Again, I want you to get the ones that you want. And so when we have days that we have to do one of the ones that we have on the list, I want you to pick the one you want. But I have no problem putting Dusty at AF.
Yeah, I do that. I'll do that for a couple of days. Unless we can do the quarterback.
Well, is that would you rather do Sky Ridge Corner?
No.
Okay, corner. Oh, okay. So
that's the corner.
yeah,
That's great. I'll take that.
over being an at Copper.
Oh,
Where's the first Copper Hills again?
we have Dusty on. It's on our first.
Yeah, is it the only game?
Yeah. There's Davis Martin to cover those games. February 1st.
Well, I'll flip that.
Okay.
Okay,
If
so
that's the case, then let's go up to January 7th. And I'll take Farmington at Lewis.
so I'll put
Because then we split that.
Oh, no, we don't. So I have to send Dusty to Pleasant Grove. So which do you want Bingham Copper Hills or do you want Bingham Copper Hills?
4 minutes until game time. We would like to thank Nate Burnett, Logan Regional Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, for covering the game tonight, or this afternoon. Special thanks to Nate and Logan Regional Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Also, always grateful for the Ridgeline sponsor, Big O Tires, The Lawn Doctor, BJ Financial, LLC,
Okay, so yeah,
Cash
just
Car Wash,
some
Country Brothers Antique
week
Mall,
or two, or maybe even when
Dwight Davis,
you're traveling or bored, just go through
Extra
and
Pro
find
Incorporated,
other games you
Park
want to look
Flooring,
at, and let's get them added to
iWord, Jared Holland,
this schedule
Engel Walters,
so that I
Logan
can start
Jet
finalizing.
Youngblood, Henninger Enterprises, Landmark Companies, Marriott Spring Hill Suites, McDonald's, Northern Utah Carpets, Primary Care Pediatrics, Schreider's, Silicone Plastics, Summit Electric, The Logo Shop, Wasatch Tailor-Made Builders, Willow Valley Periodontics. Thank you for your wonderful support for Ridgeline Athletics.
Rewind 1, right?
We also have Timber House Designs, Thompson Family Orthodontics, the Edge Dance Company, Stokes Capital, Partners, Sprinkler Stores, South Florida Taco Time, Saunders, Digers, Redwood Dental, Will and Willis Orthodontics, Logan Oral Surgery, Les Schwab, Coolidge Salon, Downing's Outfitters, Great Basin Graphics, Firehouse and Ice House, Cook Martin Polson, Cook and Solder, Footamingle, Canyon Landscaping, Cash Valley Bank, Cash Title, Ferguson and Colorado Law, Alpine Orthopedics, Adam Campbell and First Colony Mortgage, Access.
Yeah, so that reload thing actually works really well if you're in a bind. And then when you get to your next stoppage, you just do the logos and the logo. And I'll try and work on this next week, but I'll get this to also stay up because I'll just leave it down here in this message. But yeah, that way you can at least get your score up quickly, and then at the next stoppage, you can just turn it off, put the logos on, and turn it back on.
Okay. Do you have any concern if I invite people to come on some of these streams with me?
Just let me know beforehand, so if it's me or whoever, I can make sure I have mics and stuff.
Do we ever have a mic issue? Like,
no,
be a night where I
just, if like you're gonna have someone else come on, I'd probably bring 2 handhelds versus 1 headset, 1 handheld. I always have 1 headset and 1 handheld. Okay. But I don't bring them both headsets because I can't get them to fit in them.
Because I know like Trey wants to come on, and I want to have him on.
Yeah,
I've had a
that'd be
couple
awesome.
of them like, we'd love to come on. So.
Okay. Yeah, I'm on board.
Welcome to this afternoon's contest. We welcome our guests from Cedar High School.
The second half I didn't, could you tell?
We wish all players good luck in
Only when
tonight's
you
game.
weren't talking.
Both schools are members of the Utah High School Activities Association and support the new statewide sportsmanship program called Raise the Bar. Sportsmanship matters, and we ask for your support in demonstrating respect for the game and all the participants. For our national anthem, we have Anna Giddings, a freshman from River Heights. Musical theater is her favorite class. Anna Giddings for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose
Esplin. A senior wearing number 4, Ty Harrison. A junior wearing number 20, Stockton Albrecht. A senior wearing number 22, Braden France. A junior number 24, Tyler Bronson. And wearing number 35, a senior, Zach Santana.
Welcome in to Game Night Live Rewind. Game of the weekend, we'll call it. Happy Saturday, everyone. We've got a good one coming up for you today. 2 preseason top 5 teams in 4A squaring off here at Ridgeline High School as the Riverhawks welcome up the Cedar Reds. Thank you for joining us, everyone. My name is Dane Stewart. Excited for this matchup. We talk about 2 teams with a lot of preseason expectations. We'll start by introducing the visiting Cedar Reds. This is a team that's coming in 1-1 on the season. And look, for Coach Esplin said, we've got some new faces. This is a team we're trying to gel and help everything come together. They returned some great talent off of their state championship squad last year. Zab Santana, the senior, number 35, is back. So is Ty Harrison, who had a great playoff run for the Reds. This is a group that has a lot of talent on it, but it's just about getting it to all mesh and work. He said today we're going to try to help this unit come together more, play as a team more, and help that gelness come together if they want to get to what those preseason expectations have been. They were preseason number 3, and I know talking with Coach Day of Ridgeline, he said, I had them as my preseason number 1. The Cedar team can be really, really good for Coach Esplin. We're going to learn a lot today because they're taking on the Ridgeline Riverhawks, a team that lost in the semifinal to the Cedar Reds, and a team that's absolutely loaded. You talk about Caden Cox, who has been fantastic, obviously on the gridiron and on the hardwood. You look at Peyton Knowles, a 6'6" senior who's back for this squad, and a lot of players on here that played football. Strat Simmons in the starting lineup. I mean, the list goes on and on. Noah White, another one of those youngsters that played football that just came off a state championship, so they are accustomed to winning. They are 2-2 out of the gates here early. Their 2 losses, they lost on a buzzer beater to Timview, and they lost by 2 to Fremont. They've been solid this week, taking on teams from Southern Utah, and they're going to try to win 3 straight here tonight as Cedar wearing the road maroon uniforms and Ridgeline in the home white. As we are underway, this is Santana, the step back 3, and Zab Santana starting the game off positively with the made triple from straight away. 3-0 here, Cedar early on. Strat Simmons with it here. We'll send this into the corner with Knowles. Worked back up top. Here is Cox. He thought about dialing one up from long range. He'll drive instead, and Caden Cox, young man that look, he could still certainly have some football accolades coming his way. What a year he had, but showing his prowess on the hardwood as well. And talking with Coach Day, said this is a young man who just loves basketball, and he can do a lot for this squad. As we've got an early foul here called on Cedar. That's Tyler Bronson picking up his first. Simmons here Cox will inbound to Simmons. That duo was on the hardwood. It was that same connection, Cox to Simmons. As here is Caden straight away. This just inside the 3-point line and able to hit it. The first lead of the contest coming for Ridgeline here, thanks to the 6-foot guard, Caden Cox. Albrecht plays this outside with Bronson, little floater, front of the rim and long as the rebound gathered there by Jackman. Up the floor, quickly off the glass, and the finish from Peyton Knowles. And it's a 6-0 run here for the Riverhawks. Here's Harrison. Talk about had a really good postseason for the Reds last year in the paint. Oh, what a block taken by Jackman. The 6'10 senior wins that cleanly. Played back up with Knowles. Now to Simmons. Jackman trying to establish positioning in the paint as they work it around. Here's Strat. Looking in for Knowles. Knowles going up. left that short. Good defense there by Bronson, and the rebound secured by Braden France as the Reds pushing the tempo here. Zab, little fadeaway wouldn't go, and a foul here on the loose ball. Knowles will pick up his first of the contest. Kind of new look 4A. We talk about preseason rankings, and of course with just a handful of teams in 4A, there is a lot of cases to be made for those preseason. It'll be interesting to see as the rankings go on because there are a lot of really good teams in this classification. A foul here going to be given to Simmons, be his first, and that called on the shot. So free throws coming up here for Ty Harrison. But you look at Crimson Cliffs, 2-1 out of the gate. A lot of people think that's going to be a good team. Dixie, there's been a bit of an aura up in Cache Valley about that Dixie roster this week, and it is loaded with talent. They could be really, really good come the end of the season. Of course, Snow Canyon's been strong. They had a nice win earlier this week as they hosted the 6A Cypress Pirates and slowed down Quentin Meza, Diego Mulford, and others. So that Region 10 figures to be loaded as the three-point try here from Jake Smith is off the mark. Cedar will throw in. But you throw Cedar in the mix with those teams, and it is a really deep region. Then you look at Region 11. Logan's 3-0 out of the gate. Obviously, Ridgeline is 2-2, but you talk about two losses coming by one possession to 5A, 6A teams, and teams that people expect to contend in those classifications. As that three from Harrison won't go. He thought there was contact. Ridgeline pushing the tempo here. Smith to the rim through traffic. Jake Smith with the finish, his first bucket of the contest. Skyview's been impressive this week up here as well. Got a nice win over Cedar earlier this week. That was one that raised some eyebrows. Santana, Knowles came over, will be credited here with the block. Cedar Hill will throw in. 4:50 left in our first quarter, 8-4 the advantage for the home side. Now thrown over the top for Harrison. Coach Day said he thought Ty Harrison might be the best player in 4A this year. Zab Santana is submitting his candidacy for that. Two made threes in this first quarter, is back the other way. That lane from Knowles too strong. He'll gather, keep it here for the Riverhawks. Simmons a long three. Strat shot won't go. Rebound gathered by France. Here comes Harrison. Harrison lost that. Zab was there to gather it for the Reds. Oh my goodness, I don't know how Zab got that shot away. He thought there was contact there. It looked to be. Is Ridgeline pushing it back up the floor. Cox gonna let this offense reset past the midway point here in our opening quarter. Caden, he'll try the long range shot. That won't go. Ball loose. Gathered there by Bronson. Worked with Santana. Playing off the screen, blocked away by Knowles. We'll get our first opportunity now to see Nathan Rogers for Cedar in this game, and Noah White. Wearing number 23, young man who turned a lot of heads out of the backfield for Ridgeline this year. And always fun to see these young men without a football helmet. Here's Harrison. Terminated, plays out for Rogers. Nathan gets it back. Over with Albrecht. Hands off to Santana. He'll try for another three. Zab Santana is feeling it from long range. 3 made triples in the first quarter alone. 9 points for him, 9 of the 10 for the Reds. White excuse me, that was Cox that had that knocked away and turned over. Coach Day thought there was contact there, no call, in the paint the other way, and ball being scrapped for here, given back out to Albrecht. He'll try from long range, won't go. And a traveling violation here going to be called on Ridgeline. Caden Cox is still looking at his hand, his forearm, and officials know, hey, you missed one. Coach Day continuing the conversation here. And we'll get a timeout taken by Cedar as the Reds looking strong here early at Ridgeline. They hold the 2-point lead. You're watching Game Night Live Rewind, presented by Heidemann Associates and brought to you by the Riley Jensen Mental Performance Group.
Ouch, gonna need some pills for that one.
Hey, prescription pain pills can be dangerous.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Easy there. You're her parent, not a drill sergeant. More love, then they'll listen.
Know your script. Talk to your kids about prescriptions the right way.
Riley Jensen Mental Performance Group, the official mental performance coaches of Real Salt Lake, Weber State University, and Utah State University. If you're looking to elevate your mental performance, be it in the boardroom, on the field, with your family, whatever you got going on in your personal life, your business life, they will help you be better. To schedule time with Riley Jensen and his network of mental performance coaches, visit rjpg.net. 2:30 to go here in the first quarter. Santana. Rogers back now with Albrecht. Harrison going to try the three. That shot off the front of the rim. Up the floor quickly. Santana tried to close it out. Shot wouldn't go. Rebounded by Noah White. Plays back out here for Smith. Now Knowles. Nice job by that Cedar defense to collapse down as Smith was making a cut off the screen. Cox terminated. Here's Smith. Pull up from 12. Jake Smith able to score it. We're knotted up at 10 apiece. High screen from Harrison. He'll get it back. Help coming over, and now contact there is great recognition by Harrison to realize that he had Jackman out of position, and Jackman going to pick up his first personal here. That's the third team foul on Ridgeline. And it will be free throws coming up here for Ty Harrison. Went 1 of 2 on his first trip. Makes the first one here. He has one more coming. 2 for 2. Cox around the screen, had it knocked loose, sends out Smith for 3. It's the front of the rim and creeps over, and Harrison able to gather. 1 minute to go here in the first quarter. Luke Sorensen preparing to come on here for Ridgeline, as will Will Booth. And that shot hit. I'll tell you, Zab Santana right now, that young man is locked in. 14-10 the advantage, and 11 points now for Zab. A couple of substitutions will prepare to come on for Cedar as well. Tebbs along with Bronson. Inside, Jackman, that creeped off the front of the rim. Rebound is to Zab. 30 seconds to go here in the frame. Traffic there from Ridgeline defensively. Sent to Rogers. Cox working around the screen. Extra pass to Albrecht. White defending him. Clock to 15 seconds left in the quarter. Back up with Santana. He gives it a look. 10 seconds on the clock. Down to 5. Santana for his 4th-3 of the quarter, and that one just wouldn't go. And this over the backboard with 1 second left. It will be Ridgeline to inbound. Those substitutions now will come on for each side for the final play of the quarter. I believe that shot was going in for Zab, the way he shot in this first quarter. Just missed it. 1 second left here for Ridgeline. Try to get it back to one possession. Booth will inbound. Cox the heave. And, just misses from Caden Cox. And with that, the first quarter comes to a close, 14-10. The Cedar Reds leading Ridgeline. You're watching Game Night Live Rewind's Game of the Weekend, presented by Heidemann and Associates and brought to you by the Riley Jensen Mental Performance Group.
Jake said these are awesome for studying.
Line. You shouldn't ever take someone else's medication.
Know your script. Talk to your kids about the dangers of sharing prescriptions.
Ouch! Gonna need some pills for that one.
Hey, prescription pain pills can be dangerous.
Whoa. Easy there. You're her parent, not a drill sergeant. More love, then they'll listen.
Know your script. Talk to your kids about prescriptions the right way.
Eight minutes in the books, 14-10, the advantage for Cedar. Zab Santana leading all scorers with 11 points in that first quarter. He was the only Red to make a field goal, as Ty Harrison had the other three, all of those coming from the line. For Ridgeline, Cox and Smith with 4 apiece. Peyton Knowles had 2. So you're scoring at the end of 1. Ridgeline will start with the possession here. Here's Simmons. Oh, good look inside for Peyton Knowles with the flush. Love the look there from up top. And now 3 scorers with 4 points apiece for Coach Day's group. Here's Santana. Sends out. Rogers will try the 3. Another made 3 for Cedar. It's the 4th for the team in the half. And they continue to be pushed beyond 19-9 in this first half. Knowles to answer. Back-to-back buckets for Peyton Knowles. Here's Harrison. Santana trying to drive. Knowles does a nice job to force him baseline. Tough shot. Rebound comes off, and Ridgeline running the floor. Up ahead to Booth. Wouldn't go. The putback does. Luke Sorensen with the board and put back his first bucket of the day, and we're tied up at 17 apiece. Santana picked up near midcourt. He's been a one-man show for Cedar. Harrison trying to shake loose Will Booth. That's not going very well. Booth staying right with him. Here's Zab. Tries to thread a pass. Strat Simmons. He plays safety, folks. Does it there. Nice little pick off. Knowles again for 3. First lead of the contest, I believe, for Ridgeline. 20-17 as Peyton Knowles has 8 points in the quarter. And in the first 2 minutes, Ridgeline has scored the same they did in the entire first quarter. And how about Ty Harrison with the answer, his first field goal. And now we're just going back and forth. Shot from Booth, missed. Knowles keeps it here. Will try. Oh, I thought he was going to try again. Instead gives it down to Sorensen. It'll be Simmons for 3. That shot misses. Here's Santana looking up for Harrison, trying baseline. That cut off. Back up with Zab. Now Rogers. Santana will try another 3. That was off the front of the rim, bounced around, came off. Cox leading the way, looking for Knowles. Has help. Oh, and coming back, tell you, Tyler Bronson made a nice job to not concede the dunk, but he'll pick up the foul. I believe it's his second personal. And that will send Luke Sorensen to the line here to shoot a pair. Substitutions for Cedar will come on the floor as Albrecht, France, and I believe Keitzer will come on here. First free throw for Luke Sorensen. Missed it long.
Number 33, number 20, and number 22 in for Cedar Reds.
Santana will get a well-earned rest here. And 0 for 2 on the trip to the line. Sorensen missed that off the front end, and say this last touched. Oh, I thought the indication was last touched by Ridgeline. I must have seen that wrong as they'll inbound here into Knowles. Oh, how about the finish from Peyton Knowles? How to kind of scoop that up and around. As he continues to have a strong second quarter here, 10 points in the quarter for Peyton. And a foul here on the other end given by Peyton, his second. Of course, those of you who follow us on Game Night Live Rewind know I have great respect for the glove, and even though it's spelled differently, we'll still give him a positive association, so a lot of positive publicity to come the way of Peyton Knowles. Keitzer, as we approach the midway point here in the second quarter. Good battle. Pull up from Albrecht, too strong. Ball bouncing around, and last touched by Booth. It'll stay here. Talking about preseason expectations, number 3 were the Cedar Reds. Number 1, Ridgeline Riverhawks. A lot of expectations on them for this season. That shot won't go. Sorensen with the rebound. Other end won't go for Knowles. Got it back. Thought it might have been taken away by France, but he'll be called for the foul here instead. First personal on Braden.
Back to the free throw line, shooting 2 shots.
Two free throws here for Knowles. And the first one, short.
Jake Smith returns to the ball game, replacing Wildu.
One more here. Unofficially, I don't have Ridgeline with a made free throw yet. There's the first one today. Midway through the second quarter. Albrecht called for the double dribble.
Turnover, Ridgeline basketball.
You know, we talked about for Cedar, Coach Esplin saying, yeah, we're trying to play together. This is a group that's not played together a lot. And acknowledges, hey, we've got some injuries that we're trying to deal with as well. And said, you know, we're coming together. It's just December. In February, we should be pretty good. I'll tell you, you would have never known the way they've played this first half. It's been a great effort today by the Reds. Up top, three-point shot on the way. That was short. Gathered here by Cedar as it's Tebbs that comes up with it. Tebbs looking for some help here. Keitzer. Albrecht able to keep that in. Boy, it's nearly out of real estate. Good defense put on here by Ridgeline. Coach Day cheering it on. Nice job there by Smith as he was staying right with Harrison, not giving him any breathing room. You see even contesting the handoff there, and it will draw the whistle here. First personal called on Jake Smith. Fifth team foul on Ridgeline. Substitutions for the Reds. Nathan Rogers coming back on, so does Zab Santana. Into the backcourt here for Harrison. Zab. Knowles defending him. Albrecht. Santana will try the three. That shot was off the mark. Rebound kept by Albrecht. Gives it back to Harrison in the paint. Oh, and Santana, he's trying to walk one off. He might have turned an ankle. The foul called here on Simmons, I believe his second, and it will be free throws coming the way of Harrison. First one, no good, as Josh Jackman will come back on here. You know, mentioned that thought Santana might have turned that ankle. Coach Espelin was giving him a look like, you want to come? And Zab didn't even want to look at him. He's just like, no, I'm staying. Not coming off the floor here as Harrison goes 1 of 2 on the trip. 23-21, approaching 2 minutes to go here in the first half. That pass nearly broken up. Kept here, Jackman, little hook shot won't go. And Harrison collecting the rebound. Ty on the drive, sends out Rogers, gets it back. 2 minutes left in the half, 2 minutes. Harrison, little floater. Oh, how about the touch by Ty Harrison to tie it up. 23 apiece. Other end, Ridgeline looking post. Knowles. Over for Smith. He'll hand it off to Jackman. Back to Smith. Here's Simmons. Ridgeline trying to get a timeout. Coach Day, I could hear him. I've got earmuffs on. Finally acknowledged, and the timeout taken. 1:25 to go. Timeout, Ridgeline, as the Hawks trying to fight off a scrappy Red squad. 30-second timeout. We'll stay here. Want to thank our sponsors, Heidemann & Associates. It's the full-service law firm with locations along the Wasatch Front and down in St. George. Well, any legal needs you might have, check out the experts at Heidemann & Associates. As business, personal, they'll take care of you. Call 801-754-4240. Tell them Rewind sent you. You'll get a free consultation from Heidemann & Associates. Also want to remind you, every week you can join Dusty Litster and myself on Game Night Live Rewind on KSLSports.com as we catch you up to speed on all the happenings, 6A, 5A, 4A, and elsewhere throughout the state. Let you know all the happenings in boys and girls basketball each week. Can catch our top 5 plays, interviews with our games of the week, players and coaches. And of course, we've got our football awards video. That'll be coming out soon. We can't spill any beans yet, but we might be talking to some Ridgeline players, maybe. We'll see. 1:20 left to go. Cox will try the three. That is short. The rebound gathered by Cedar, as it was France that brought it down. Here's Albrecht to Santana. Into the paint. Oh, contact there. Zab was frustrated that one didn't go. He'll earn a trip to the line here instead.
Santana at the line shooting for Cedar.
Did not get the foul call. It was the 7th team foul, but it was shooting, so Santana earning 2 here. Missed the first. 1 more to come here for Zab. I don't have him scoring in the second quarter. After the red-hot start, there it is, the lead back to Cedar. 12 points now for Zab. 1 minute to go here in the second quarter. Knowles, ooh. Just gonna say, didn't know if he was able to keep that in, and he was not. Just touched the boundary, and it's turned over. Here's Harrison. He'll try the three. Ty, short. That ball trickling through. Ty gets it back. In the paint, going up strong. Ty Harrison again. Young man is not intimidated at the rim. 8 points in the quarter, 11 in the contest for Ty. 30 seconds to go here in the second. Here's Simmons. Smith looking for entry to Knowles, and Peyton will lay it in. You gamble a little bit on the denial, and you leave the rim wide open. Here's Rogers, clock down to 5. Santana, he'll try the 3. Rattles out. Rebound to Smith, and the half comes to a close. Halftime, and we've got ourselves the contest we thought we would. 26-25, Cedar leading Ridgeline. You're watching Game Night Live Rewind's Game of the Weekend, presented by Heidemann Associates and brought to you by the Riley Jensen Mental Performance Group.
Ouch. Gonna need some pills for that one.
Hey, prescription pain pills can be dangerous.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy there. You're her parent, not a drill sergeant. More love, then they'll listen.
Know your script. Talk to your kids about prescriptions the right way.
Welcome back. Game Night Live Rewind's game of the weekend. Cedar leading Ridgeline 26-25. Unofficial scoring at the break. Peyton Knowles leading all scorers with 15 for Ridgeline. Santana, who has it now, had it with 12. Ty Harrison has 11 for the Reds. Santana in the paint, sends it out. 3 on the way. That won't go. Cox with the rebound for the Riverhawks. Here's Smith. Booth looking for entry. Knowles working the block. Ooh, nearly got an and one opportunity as France was there. Defensively, be called for his second personal here. And free throws coming up here for Peyton Knowles. He had 15 in the first half, 13 of those coming in the second quarter. As first free throw here from Knowles short. We've seen that a lot today. A lot of free throws that have been short. It was one of the things that Coach Esplin talked a little bit about is we're staying in hotel rooms. They're staying in their bedrooms. And just the difference that can make as Ridgeline, Knowles going 1 of 2. And maybe explain some of it for Cedar. Of course, being an afternoon game on a Saturday disrupts schedules, familiarity, routine for these players as Santana lost that one. Ridgeline coming the other way. Knowles with the flush and the lead back to the Riverhawks, 28-26. Knowles has flashed some bounce a couple times today. Santana. Booth trying to defend him. Good closeout there as Santana will get the roll. He might have been politicking for a whistle on the play. None coming. Here's Cox. Booth. In for Knowles again. Sends it out. Cox will back tread to a 3 and hit it. Caden Cox had the 4 in the first quarter, his first points since then. And able to push the lead to 3 here for the Riverhawks. Here's Santana. Trying to drive, and the foul here going to be called on Booth. And, Booth is saying he was arm barring on the drive, and I think both players maybe have a case to be made there. The discussion from the official was that there were 2 hands on Santana from Booth, which was why the arm bar was present. So he was trying to get kind of the cause of it rather than the result. As Santana got a rebound, tried to put it back, could not. Booth sends to Simmons in the corner. Back up top, Smith works around. Will try the 3. That shot won't go, batted around and gathered by France for the Reds. Ty, I was going to say had the extra step there, but the foul causing it be called here on Simmons, I believe his 3rd. Not tracking fouls today on the scoreboard, so I know I missed 1 in that first half, but I think that we are largely in the vicinity. Here's a corner 3 from Albrecht is good for the Reds. Tied back up at 31. First points today for Stockton Albrecht, the junior in the books. Simmons maybe got caught trying to make a move there. Did a great job of keeping the possession here for Ridgeline. Oh, a missed opportunity for Will Booth. He was all alone, and that ball just hit the front of the rim. Booth was frustrated, pounded the floor in disgust that he missed that opportunity. Nearly given away, but kept by Cedar. Won't go on the other end. And Knowles with the rebound and the clear for Ridgeline. Here's Booth back to Cox. Caden on the drive.
Timeout. Noah White.
We've got a timeout taken here by Ridgeline. I'm not quite certain what happened. There was a discussion between the official and Coach Day. We'll take a timeout. Timeout, Ridgeline. You're watching Game Night Live Rewind's game of the weekend.
Jake said these are awesome for studying.
Line. You shouldn't ever take someone else's medication.
Know your script. Talk to your kids about the dangers of sharing prescriptions.
Ouch! Gonna need some pills for that one.
Hey, prescription pain pills can be dangerous.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy there. You're her parent, not a drill sergeant. More love, then they'll listen.
Know your script. Talk to your kids about prescriptions the right way.
Cedar basketball.
4:32 left here in the third quarter. Here's Harrison. Little lob in the paint. And Albrecht has found his offense here in the second half. 5 points for him in this third quarter. Midway through the third, and 33 apiece. Knowles, little turnaround. Peyton Knowles with a nice soft touch. And he now has 20 points today. Little pump fake and a drive there, just over Knowles, but might have gotten enough of it to cause that to be short. Cox, straightaway three. Off target, rebounded by Harrison. Zab Santana ready to come back on the floor here for the Reds. Albrecht backing down Cox, will send it out. Shot from Bronson, baseline won't go. Knowles with the clear. Up ahead, contact, and one for Jake Smith.
Going to the line, shooting one. Number 35 for Cedar, back into the ballgame.
Smith heading to the line here. Three-point play for Jake. 38-33 the advantage for Ridgeline, largest lead of the contest. Harrison, he'll try the three. Oh, Ty Harrison dials one up from long range, back to one possession. 14 now for Ty. He and Santana tied for the lead in scoring for Cedar today. Here's Knowles. Jackman getting it on the block, trying to work one-on-one, and able to beat Bronson. Excuse me, that was France. Was doing his best to try to stay tough down in the block, but great job there by Jackman, able to score it over him. Inside of 2 to play here in the third quarter. And Smith trying to create the turnover. That was Noah White, my apologies. Santana kept it here for Cedar to a trio of Hawks. So you're able to keep it. Coach Day cheering on the defense. Santana, the three. Zab dials up another triple. His first made three since back in the first quarter when he hit three of them. Cox, oh, nice little handoff to Peyton Knowles. Love the vision by Caden Cox. And Peyton Knowles with another finish above the rim. It's too bad we don't have Arctic Circle on board. We've had our above the rim player of the game. Little free sponsorship for you. Yeah, we're looking for a flavor of the month, potentially raspberry for those who watched our game last night. Into the corner, Harrison. This is a tough shot. That's from deep in the corner. Wouldn't go. Cox leading the break. End to end for Caden. Won't go. Jackman is fouled. So 2 free throws coming up here for Josh Jackman. Good on the first, one more to come here. Booth has come on the floor here for Caden Cox. Two for two on the trip for the senior center. Santana trying to drive. Oh, good defense by Knowles. Thought he tied him up. Yes, he did. There's Peyton Knowles, not just offensively, but defensively getting the stop for the Riverhawks. Knowles trying to establish himself in the paint, off the glass, too strong. Ball's loose, kept by Smith. And do we have a traveling violation? Yes, we do. So it'll be Reds basketball. 25 seconds left here in the third. Here's Harrison. Clock down to 15. Harrison trying to work around here, hands it off. Clock's down to 5. Drive, blocked away by Knowles. No, says Peyton Knowles. He's really locked down defensively here in this third quarter to go along with his 22 points. 4 seconds to go. Red basketball into Santana in traffic, and Knowles here going to be called for the foul. I think the third on Peyton Knowles. They're saying he got a lot of basketball. I think he did, but I think he came through the body on the attempt to get it. And Santana here with a pair of free throws. Not going to win over a home crowd with that call. Santana good on the first. Has one more. For those curious, All-American punter just had his punt block in the Mountain West Championship game. Go Aggies. Santana, rimmed out, and the rebound to Ridgeline, and that'll do it. 44-40, the Riverhawks leading the Reds through 3. You're watching Game Night Live Rewind's Game of the Weekend, presented by Heidemann Associates and brought to you by the Riley Jensen Mental Performance Group.
Jake said these are awesome for studying.
Line. You shouldn't ever take someone else's medication.
Know your script. Talk to your kids about the dangers of sharing prescriptions.
Ouch! Gonna need some pills for that one.
Hey, prescription pain pills can be dangerous.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy there. You're her parent, not a drill sergeant. More love, then they'll listen.
Know your script. Talk to your kids about prescriptions the right way.
Cedar and Ridgeline, 4-point contest as we enter the fourth quarter. Preseason number 1 hosting preseason number 3. Been a fun week in 4A. You talk about tournaments, southern teams. A lot of them have come up here to Cache Valley to take on interclassification non-region games. And boy, it's been a fun week. We talked about Skyview defeating Cedar earlier this week. Ridgeline with wins over Desert Hills and Pineview. And we've learned a lot about where this classification may shake out. Ridgeline, of course, is 0 for 2 in those first 2 games. We're talking about losses to Timview and then to Fremont. Coach Day said, hey, the offense is going to come. A lot of these football players, we're still trying to kind of transition to basketball, but been really pleased with the defensive effort after that first game against Timview and the loss to Fremont and then the wins this week. And I'd say the defense today has been pretty doggone good as well for the Riverhawks. See if that defense can continue to play here through this fourth quarter, try to close out through their 3rd straight win as Santana step back won't go. That is kept by Cedar. Nice job by Bronson to hold it on the baseline. I shouldn't say hold it, really save it on the baseline. Santana, yeah, offensive foul. What a job by Will Booth stepping in on that one as Santana trying to be aggressive in the paint. Getting called for the offensive foul. Each side with 4 team fouls. So both with a couple to give here. Jackman thought about it, instead works it back up top with Cox. Caden, little spin move, tried to give it back to Jackman and got caught in the air with nowhere to go.
Cedar basketball.
Three-point try on the way from Keitzer. Won't go. Cox with space to rebound it. Here's Knowles, worked around to Smith. Booth was cutting baseline. Cox through the paint. They couldn't find him. Knowles on the drive. Came off the front of the rim. That ball loose, and it will stay here with Ridgeline. Substitution, Stockton Albrecht coming back on here for the Riverhawks. Stay here again.
Timeout, Cedar.
And a timeout taken here by the Reds. Timeout, Cedar. We'll take it with them.
Ouch. Gonna need some pills for that one.
Hey, prescription pain pills can be dangerous.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy there. You're her parent, not a drill sergeant. More love, then they'll listen.
Know your script. Talk to your kids about prescriptions the right way.
.604 left in regulation. Ridgeline fell down early to Cedar, been clawing back. Hold the lead. Both teams still looking for their first points of this fourth and final frame. Knowles, and he got held up there by Rogers. That the fifth team foul. So just one more to give here for Cedar. 6 minutes to go. Here's Smith. Oh, Knowles was all alone. They get it to him. Was expecting contact. The follow from Jackman won't go. It'll stay here again. And boy, it took a moment to recognize Knowles was all alone. By the time they got there, allowed the defense to reset, and then he's expecting contact, finishes it strong. Tell you, this Cedar defense, they are trying to play some tough minutes here defensively, doing a nice job thus far as Cox gets the inbound, gives it to Knowles. He'll get it back now. Long three from Caden. Won't go, and the rebound gathered. Boy, hand to the floor. The Ridgeline bench wanted to travel. That one tried to be kept before running out, and it's given away. Cox will try again. Boy, a turnover, and Caden Cox makes them pay with the triple. 7-point lead here for Ridgeline. Here's Harrison. In the paint, tough shot from Ty, won't go. Looked like he was trying to draw contact there. Caden will try again. It's like he's trying to chuck 50-yard bombs here. Here's Cedar. He did that regularly in the football season. Ty somehow gets a shot away, but foul called here on Jackman. Simmons coming back on the floor here for the Riverhawks. That foul was on the floor, so the fifth team foul on Ridgeline. Oh, Simmons thought he had a pretty good steal. Official there to call the foul instead, and I think the fourth now on Strat.
Baseline, Cedar.
Reds to inbound. That was the last foul to give for the Riverhawks. France gives it to Albrecht on the drive. Oh, nice take there by Albrecht. And there's the first bucket of this fourth quarter for the Reds, coming from Stockton Albrecht. All of his points coming in this second half. He has 7. Simmons gives it to Jackman up top. Santana poked that away from behind. Here's Harrison. 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Harrison's going to try the three. And I don't know if that was deflected or not. Ridgeline pushing tempo here as Knowles up the floor quickly. Now we'll think otherwise. And a little bit of time here to be worked from the Riverhawks. Here's Knowles. Trying to get entry to Peyton. That kicked out. Timeout. Going to be taken here by Coach Esplin. Wants to set up this Reds defense. 3:30 to play. We'll be back. You're watching Game Night Live Rewind on KSLSports.com.
Jake said these are awesome for studying. Line.
You shouldn't ever take someone else's medication.
Know your script. Talk to your kids about the dangers of sharing prescriptions.
Ouch. Gonna need some pills for that one.
Hey, prescription pain pills can be dangerous.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy there. You're her parent, not a drill sergeant. More love, then they'll listen.
Know your script. Talk to your kids about prescriptions the right way.
.330 to go in our fourth quarter. Dane Stewart with you here. And been an entertaining game. Cedar, Coach Esplin talked about unit trying to gel, fighting through some injuries, some players unavailable today. Others that are playing a little hampered. Said, you're not going to see us at our best selves, and yet they've been in this contest for 28 minutes with the preseason #1 team in the state. This is a good Cedar team for Coach Esplin, and has to be pleased with what they've shown today. And now it's just, can they figure out a way to get a couple defensive stops and execute offensively? The offense has not had a lot of looks in this fourth quarter, and when they've had, it's been tough for them to convert. As here's Jackman now trying to work the block. Little turnaround, won't go. Boy, a good look for Ridgeline, and it just crawls off the home rim. Rogers back to Albrecht. He's thinking about it. Got Cox in the air, but elects to keep it here. Zab. Oh, Jackman called for the foul. He thought he got a lot of basketball, and certainly looked like he might have, but couldn't tell if there was maybe contact with the body. No, they're saying across the arm. So Santana now working his way to the line, and it will be 2 shots here for Cedar. That being said, they are in the bonus from here on out, as the first for Zab is good. Chance to bring this back down to 1 possession. And he does. 20 points now for Santana. Here's Knowles. He has been the guy for Ridgeline today. 22 for Peyton. Spin move. Back of the rim, but drawing the contact. Peyton Knowles will head to the line here for a pair.
2 shots, Peyton Knowles.
I think the foul was given to France, I believe. As that rattles out. Coach Esplin's come all the way down to the Ridgeline bench to have a conversation with the officials. I'm not certain what the concern there was, but it was not heated, but certainly an effort to make a point known, and it wasn't. The officials didn't tell him anything in terms of, hey, get back or can't be here. It was acknowledged, so not quite certain what that was, as this is out. Last touch by Ridgeline, be Cedar basketball. Knowles went 1 of 2, 23 points for him now. Here's Zab. Trying to drive baseline, the reverse blocked away by Jackman. Approaching 2 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Cox terminates, gives to Simmons. And taken away, the steal by Rogers. Thought about the 3, will send it out. Harrison, Santana, work to Albrecht. Harrison got guys in the air. No, and this is on the floor, the foul call. That's right in front of the Cedar bench, and they wanted the and one on it. Instead, it will be free throws coming up here for Ty Harrison.
Ty Harrison
2 free throws here. Harrison confidently knocks both of them down. A 6-1 run here from Cedar, and it's made it a 2-point contest. Timeout, Ridgeline, 1:42 to go. Coach Day wanting to get it set up. We've got a great finish in store for you right here. Of course, we want to remind you next week, well, things get busy for Game Night Live Rewind. We will have games for you throughout the week, including tournaments next weekend. We are going to set you up with all sorts of basketball. Join us Thursday, Friday, Saturday tournaments at Davis, at Skyridge, and at Lehigh. We will have those games for you. Going to be a lot of good basketball action coming up here in the month of December, both in-state battles, out-of-state battles. But we will do our best to keep you updated. And of course, just a reminder, if you have a top 5 play from your favorite player, team, something you saw, hit us up on Instagram or on Twitter at GNL Rewind. Get it to us by Saturday at noon for inclusion in our weekly top 5 plays. Content you'll only find on KSLSports.com.
On the board for Ridgeline, Jake Smith, Kate Cox, Peyton Noel.
48-46, Ridgeline basketball. The Riverhawks trying to defend their home floor here. Cox to inbound. Smith gives it over to Jackman. Now Knowles up top. 1:30 to go here in regulation. Cox got around Albrecht, worked over. Patient, you see the bench be like, hey, it's okay, look for the right shot. Smith. Long possession here for Ridgeline, making that Cedar defense work as we are down to 1 minute to go. Knowles around Santana, sends it back out to Smith. Here's Simmons. As Dusty Litzer would like to say, no shot clock in high school basketball. Inside, Simmons reverse, gets it to go. Strat Simmons with the bucket to push it to 2 possessions. His first points of the afternoon and big ones for the Riverhawks. Albrecht in the paint, kept his dribble, sends it out. France gets help from Harrison. 30 seconds to go here. And a foul here going to be called, I believe, on Jackman. Yes, it will be. And that is number 5. Jackman has fouled out.
The ball game, Will Booth.
4 points today for Josh Jackman. As that was also the 9th team foul. So it will be 1-1 here for Ty Harrison as Jackman earns an applause. He's frustrated, having fouled out today. Substitution here. Bronson will come on the floor. Will Booth is who came on for Jackman. 1-1 here for Ty. Trying to get it back to 1 possession for Cedar. Doesn't go. The rebound gathered by Knowles. Simmons pushing tempo here. And fouled. Harrison, an opportunity. Claps in some frustration that he missed it. And now 1-1 coming up here for Strat Simmons. The senior trying to make a senior-worthy plays here early on in the year to help solidify a big win for the Riverhawks. 1-1, front end good.
Strat Simmons shooting again.
One more here for Strat. And a timeout going to be taken by Ridgeline. 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them and be back with the back end of 1-1 after this.
Jake said these are awesome for studying.
Line. You shouldn't ever take someone else's medication.
Know your script. Talk to your kids about the dangers of sharing prescriptions.
Ouch! Gonna need some pills for that one.
Hey, prescription pain pills can be dangerous.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy there. You're her parent, not a drill sergeant. More love, then they'll listen.
Know your script. Talk to your kids about prescriptions the right way.
Strat Simmons going to be back at the line. 3 points for Strat today, all of them coming in these last 30 seconds. Papa Simmons in the house, does radio for Ridgeline.
Strat Simmons at the line.
Ironically enough, known Dave for years. Always fun to come up here and get a chance to talk with Dave, and awesome to see his son, Strat, on the gridiron, now on the hardwood as he goes 2 for 2 on the trip, pushes the lead to 6. And now Cedar's got to find some magic. Harrison gets it baseline and a finish there. And we've got a timeout here taken by Cedar. It was Bronson with his first bucket of the contest coming with 13 seconds to go. Timeout, Reds.
Ouch! Gonna need some pills for that one.
Hey, prescription pain pills can be dangerous.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy there. You're her parent, not a drill sergeant. More love, then they'll listen.
Know your script. Talk to your kids about prescriptions the right way.
Jake said these are awesome for studying.
Line. You shouldn't ever take someone else's medication.
Know your script. Talk to your kids about the dangers of sharing prescriptions.
Curtis Morgan, 32, Cardinal Malone. Alex Lindahl, St. Louis Cardinals.
Ridgeline basketball, 7 fouls on Cedar. So they've got 1-1 that they can play with here a little bit. 13 seconds to go. Simmons looking to throw in, has Caden at half court. And the foul given there. Caden Cox will head to the line here to shoot 1-1 as Rogers picks it up.
Caden Cox at the free throw line.
11 seconds on the clock here. Front end of 1-1 for Caden. He's got 13 now, unofficially. And we'll make it 14. Thrown out, 3 on the way, won't go. The putback does for Albrecht, and a quick timeout taken here with 2.5 seconds left. That's just to stop the clock. They'll try to give one last opportunity. But with 2.5 seconds left, probably not enough you can do here for the Reds. Well, let's introduce a new segment. What have we learned today? Well, we've learned Ridgeline, still pretty good. Their combined losses to 6A and 5A teams, they remain perfect here in 4A. Caden Cox and company, the versatility, man. I mean, you look at Peyton Knowles, 23 points. Cox unofficially with 14. You've got Jake Smith with 7. Done a nice job. It's been the two-headed monster today. The defense, you know, one of the things that Coach Day tracks are kills. And I would say they've done a pretty good job of that today, particularly in this second half. And for Cedar, look, this is a team we talked about. They are not healthy. Missing Aaron Munson today. That's a big piece of this offense. And Zab Santana, we've seen that ankle, got turned a little bit in the second half. shot the ball well from long range today, but you wonder how much that affected him. Is they're looking for the home run ball here for Knowles and attacking Santana. Knowles on the windmill won't get it to go, as that's not going to make our top 5, Peyton. You got to finish that for inclusion. But I'll tell you, it's all smiles on the Ridgeline sideline as they get the win 54-50 over the Cedar Reds. Our player of the game, even though he missed the windmill, we'll give it to Peyton Knowles. 23 points today, and defensively he made some great plays in that second half as he and Santana exchange handshakes there with smiles on their faces. But these are two teams that you figure will likely see each other again. I think based on what we saw today, expect both of them to make long postseason runs. But today it is Ridgeline showing why they were number 1 in the preseason. 54-50, and congratulations to Peyton Knowles on being our player of the game. For Vince Francis, my name is Dane Stewart. Thank you for joining us, and catch us next week right here on Game Night Live Rewind as we have basketball coming for you all week long right here.